What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to TJ Crypto World. I'm TJ, and today we're talking about the coins that the average investor might be ignoring, but the smart money is watching very, very closely. We're looking at the ultimate high-risk, high-reward plays that could define this next cycle. Bonk, Jasmy, and Kaspa. These three altcoins are trading for pennies on the dollar, but they each have a powerful narrative and the kind of explosive potential that could turn a small position into a life-changing sum. We're going to perform a deep dive analysis, breaking down the unique market forces driving each of these projects. We'll look at the technicals, the narratives, and the macro-level catalysts that could send them soaring. But let's be crystal clear from the start, these are not safe investments. This is a conversation about speculation, strategy, and the kind of risk that comes with a potential 10x return. Stick with me because by the end of this video you'll know exactly why some whales are quietly accumulating these assets and what you need to do to navigate this market safely. Bonk. Is the Solana hype back? Jasmy. The Bitcoin of Japan is building. Kaspa. The POW dark horse. The three altcoins under $1 that could explode. This is the analysis that separates the traders from the spectators. This is a game of information and you're about to get a major edge. The market context. Why these three coins? Alright, let's get into the main event. While the world is still buzzing about Bitcoin and its new all-time highs, a fascinating dynamic is unfolding in the altcoin market. A lot of the capital that has flowed into Bitcoin is now starting to trickle down, looking for higher risk, higher reward plays. The old guard of DeFi is great, but the real alpha this cycle might not be in the yield farms. It's in the speculative microcaps that are sitting below $1. The floor chatter, as they call it on the trading desks, is buzzing with a few key names: Bonk, Jasmy, and Kaspa. Let's dissect each one because each has a distinct story. First, Bonk, the king of the Solana meme coins. It has been a classic example of meme coin mania, with its price swinging wildly. It saw a massive surge over the last 6 months, followed by a recent significant weekly decline. The current price is battling a crucial resistance level, and a break above that could be the catalyst for a new wave of Solana ecosystem hype. Its technical indicators are mixed, but with the right narrative push, Bonk could be one of the first to run. Next we have Jasmy, a project that's trying to position itself as a data democracy play. This is a high-conviction bet on a major long-term trend. While its price has had a choppier ride, its focus on giving users back ownership of their data is a powerful narrative. The recent price action has been a bit of a gut check, but the project is building relentlessly. The question for Jasmy is whether it can deliver on its promise of decentralized data storage, especially with the growing political focus on data privacy. Finally, there's Kaspa, KS, a proof-of-work coin with a unique technological edge. It boasts rapid block times and a highly scalable architecture. KS has seen a modest increase over the last 6 months, but its weekly downturn shows it's not immune to market-wide volatility. It's currently trading in a defined range, and the market needs to decide if its innovative technology is interesting enough to attract the kind of capital that will send its price soaring. The tech is solid, but the narrative needs to catch fire. The macro catalysts. Why now? The potential for these sub-$1 coins to make millionaires hinges on several critical factors. This isn't happening in a vacuum, it's a direct result of the broader market environment. First, Bitcoin's continued ascent. The King Coins rally is the primary engine of the entire crypto market. When Bitcoin is strong, the rest of the market has the confidence to take on risk. With Bitcoin pushing past its previous all-time highs, the rising tide is poised to lift all boats, including these smaller, more speculative altcoins. Second, the political and regulatory landscape. With the US presidential election looming, the macro environment is a huge factor. The Trump administration has historically been seen as generally favorable towards crypto. Any major policy announcements or a clear shift in rhetoric could create a powerful tailwind for the entire industry. Specific regulations around altcoins and DeFi could either be a massive catalyst or a significant headwind, so we have to watch this closely. And third, institutional capital. The Bitcoin ETFs have opened the floodgates for institutional money, and that capital is now slowly but surely trickling down to the altcoin market. While these institutions aren't putting billions into Bonk or Jasmy yet, they are starting to dip their toes in the water with smaller, speculative allocations. This is the smart money that you want to be aligned with. We're seeing this play out in the form of unusual trading volume, a key signal to watch for. If you're finding this strategic deep dive valuable and you want to be on the right side of the market, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the TJ Crypto World channel. Your support helps us get this crucial information out to more people. And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a new video. The Trader's Playbook, Next Moves and Risk Management. It's easy to get caught up in the 10x hype, but it's crucial to approach these plays with discipline. These aren't investments, they are speculative bets. You need a playbook for this kind of market. Here's your plan of action. 1. Understand the narrative. Don't just ape into a coin, understand what's driving it. Bonk is a narrative play on the Solana ecosystem. Jasmy is a narrative play on data privacy. Kaspa is a narrative play on technological superiority in the POW space. Each requires a different kind of conviction. 2. Monitor key catalysts. Keep a close eye on Bitcoin's price. A sustained break above $120,000 could be the signal for a new altcoin season. Also watch for news and developments within the Solana ecosystem, as well as any political announcements that could affect the data privacy or mining sectors. 3. Watch for volume and institutional activity. As Marcus Rodriguez from Quantum Trading Partners said, when you see unusual trading volume, it usually means institutional repositioning. Watch for sudden spikes in volume that aren't tied to a specific news event. That could be the smart money making its move. 4. Practice ironclad risk management. This is the most important part. These coins are volatile. A 10x move can be followed by an 80% crash. Set stop-loss orders. Use a small speculative portion of your portfolio. Never ever put in more than you can afford to lose. This is a game of high risk and your strategy needs to reflect that. Conclusion. The future of speculative crypto. The potential for Bonk, Jasmy and Kaspa to create millionaires is real, but it's contingent on a number of factors, from Bitcoin's price action to the broader political landscape. The crypto market is maturing, but the speculative energy that drives these massive gains is still alive and well. You just have to know where to look for it. These 3 sub-$1 coins represent a fascinating crossroads of narrative, technology, and market sentiment. They're not for the faint of heart, but for those with a disciplined approach and an eye for opportunity. They could be the perfect plays for this new market cycle. Thank you all so much for tuning in to TJ Crypto World. Your passion for this space is what makes this community so powerful. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like and subscribe button. And make sure you check out some of our other videos on the channel right here. Let's keep this conversation going and stay ahead of the curve. Until next time, stay safe in the markets.